whether it's Patidar Andolan, whether it's Maratha Andolan, whether it's Jat Andolan, the dominant OBC and their war cry for reservation has become a national issue. But in this case, when Chhagan Bhujbal says that it's eating into OBC quota, do you think that it can create political headache for this government, Eknath Shinde's government?
Definitely, it's going to have a big, as you said, it's a migraine to Eknath Shinde government, particularly the Chief Minister. Because what has happened, the Chief Minister has taken the decision unilaterally to project himself as one of the tallest Maratha leaders. And that seems to have backfired upon him because all the OBC organizations, OBC leaders, they have come together to oppose vehemently this Maratha notification, which is a draft notification as of now. But if it is accepted, then it will turn into a notification and the Marathas will be granted as the OBC status. Now, what has happened that there is only 19% reservation for the OBC community. There are already 375 castes and subcastes included in that OBC quota. In addition to that, what Bhujbal is saying that 15 or 16%, even if you assume that the number is correct, even if 16% of Maratha are included in OBC, then of course the Marathas are going to eat the pie of the OBC quota. And that's where the shock wave has been sent among the OBC leaders and the OBC community.
Why do Marathas want quota? Is it because they don't have jobs in the traditional agricultural sector set up? Does it represent all India trend where the dominant landed peasantry, they're not able to provide for the next generation? What is spurring that demand that Jarange becomes a hero?
Just to tell you the background, you are right. The tealing community and the agriculture contributes about 3 to 4%. You know, in the 2022-23, agriculture was the silver lining with an 11% growth. While the 23-24, they are looking at just a 4% growth. You rightly said, there are the big shots and the small and fragmented, farmers. They are in a big shot because of the climate change, because of the so-called encroachment on their land, and because there has been rush basically to save their lands for the corporate and the services sector. You are right in that sense that there are no jobs for them, not their own profession. So they are definitely hungry for means of their livelihood, and that's why majority of them are claiming that they are poor, and that's why this reservation is a must. But this is one side of the story. What Bhujbal has been saying is also from his point of view a correct version in the sense, as Kiran said, there are about 19% of the reservation which is currently given to OBCs. More than 375 castes and subcastes are there. They are also in that category. If they add into this Kunbi certificate, after getting the Maratha, then what Mr. Bhujbal is saying is that this is nothing but a backdoor entry into their own pie, and this will definitely endanger their survival because the Kunbi certificate will definitely get them an entitlement for reservation in jobs, reservation in
Sanjay,
education.
there is also one thing I have noticed from Delhi. Sanjay, there is one thing I have noticed from Delhi. Tell me if I am overreading, maybe I am wrong. Ajit Pawar is silent on this. And Chhagan Bhujbal is speaking on this, Politics is always a team. The big Maratha guy is silent. His right-hand strong OBC man is speaking. Am I reading too much into it, sir?
No, not at all. You are right. Today, their state unit president, Sunil Tatkare, we grilled him on the same issue. If you are a part and an active part and ally into the Mahayuti, how can you tolerate your OBC leader so-called going against the Mahayuti line? So he, went on just explaining and giving a poorest of the poor clarification that no, the chief minister and both the deputy chief minister will have an interaction with him and we will try to pacify him. But as you rightly said, since day one, Ajit Pawar is silent. Ajit Pawar wants to fall in line with BJP. He does not want to appear himself that he is crossing the line. So he is keeping quiet. So also Mr. Fadnavis. There was a charge within the Mahayuti and the Mahavikas Agadi also that Bhujbal is being encouraged, promoted by Mr. Fadnavis. Basically, he is pursuing the OBC cause. While Mr. Shinde wanted to appear himself and project himself.
Sanjay, because the reason I'm just asking this question is because this government has got three stools. It's a stool with three legs. Sorry, it's a stool with three legs. You have got Eknath Shinde, you have got Ajit Pawar, you have got Devendra Fadnavis. So Kiran, to you, one stool, three legs. One leg has done the job, got Jarange. another leg is making Bhujbal speak. What about the third leg of the stool? Devendra Fadnavis.
Yeah. The third leg here is very crucial. Kartikeya. I must say that third leg has quietly adopted a policy of wait and watch because he knows his party's core voters come from the OBC and 55% of the BJP voters come from the OBC. That are the facts. But here again, the interesting fact is that when I talked to Bhujbal today, he appeared very upset with the chief minister and not the other two deputy chief ministers, because he knows that because Eknath Shinde is trying to project himself as a Maratha leader, whereas Ajit Pawar and Devendra Fadnavis, they have taken a backseat, and Devendra Fadnavis, being a very smart and very clever politician, he has been consistently saying that he will not allow the Marathas to eat the OBC pie, and there won't be any kind of injustice to the OBCs.
Okay.
But how he will do it, how will he do it, how will he achieve it? He has no answer to that. He has no solution to that, and that has created a confusion among his own core voters.
Okay, before I go in for a break, Sanjay, please stay with me. Kiran, please stay with me. Hindsight में तो सब smart हो जाते हैं, Brijesh. But do you feel that the centre was slightly surprised by the quickness which Eknath Shinde demonstrated, or you think that he played by the script?
No. They were surprised, and
they were surprised.
Yeah, they were surprised, and many says that they don't want any kind of experiment to be done so close to the election, because Maharashtra is one another state which they are eyeing and trying to win it all seats, because like Bihar, Maharashtra has Maharashtra can upset their calculation, and this headache coming this close to the election is something which doesn't augur well for the BJP. So both sides are playing by the book, or both sides are adopting wait and watch scenario. But what I have been given to understand by centre is that they're not overtly very happy with the alacrity with which Eknath Shinde went ahead and acceded to the demand of Jarang Patil. So they're saying that everybody should have been taken into loop, and also the centre and as well as the BJP faction of the leadership should also be completely aware of how exactly are you planning to
I'll
take
ask
on
this question to Kiran. I'll ask this question, I was reading to Sanjay. It's about image management. People say that he projects this image. Fine, he started as an auto rickshaw driver, but today he has a farm with a helipad, and that's strawberry farming that takes place. But then Eknath Shinde has come along. You have to give it to that man. There was no comparison when it came to Uddhav Thackeray and him, and he has survived for 1.5 years, 2 years now.
Well, he has survived.
He has survived, taken important decisions. This is a legal decision he has taken. He has poached Milan Devra from Congress party.
For a good 6-7 months, Kartikeya, it was like, every other day you are waiting for the Eknath Shinde government to fall, Eknath Shinde to be removed as chief minister.
But he survived. But yes, the important thing is his handling of Jarangi crisis, because I still recall when Pranab Mukherjee and senior leaders went and note out in front of Baba Ramdev, people said, "Arey bhaiya kya ho raha hai?" And suddenly the Ramdev was hero. But Eknath Shinde, he got this guy from the stage, but he has not lost his political footing.